Hi, Twin Flames. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me again. This is Lisha and back with another video. The third part to my series on Love Collision, my song that I wrote back in February of 2019, I'm sorry, February 2019. And I was letting you guys know in the first two videos about how this song came about, and telling you that I was having writer's block until I met my twin flame. I was able to go ahead and complete the song in February of 2019, and I actually recorded it on my birthday. So that's something I forgot to mention, is that I finished the song, and then I was so excited to go ahead and record it, that I recorded it on my birthday, which is February 27th, and I right away sent it to my twin to see if he liked it, and he really loved it. And so this is our story. It's also symbolic of your story as well, as twin flames. And so I'm just, breaking down the lyrics right now, trying to share with you things that came up as I was breaking the lyrics down in the last two videos. It's very amazing how things just come up, and I hope and pray that all of these things that I'm sharing with you are helping you to heal on your journey, and that you can come back and reference these videos anytime you need to, because I'm sharing things with you that I experienced on my journey, but it also pertains to the whole twin flame as a collective, because we all go through similar things, not exactly the same things, but we do have these similar awakenings and emotions and feelings that come up when we first meet our twin. So that's what I'm addressing in this song, and it helps me to kind of put things in perspective when I break down the lyrics as well, so that you can understand exactly where I'm coming from. So I'm going to go ahead and go back into where I left off. The last verse I left off at was, "You told me I am beautiful no matter what the future holds. I know, I feel it in my soul." And I was explaining to you that when I started my journey, after I was awakened by my twin, I was having a lot of self-doubt, a lot of questions about what was going on with me, what I was feeling, but I also was, in a very low period of my life. And I was telling you that a lot of times that's right when your twin flame shows up, is when you're at your lowest point. And I would say that my dark night of the soul came right before I met my twin, but I believe that he might have gone through a dark night of the soul after we met and started to get reacquainted with each other on a physical level, because we already knew each other spiritually. For years and years we've known each other spiritually, and that's why he recognized me. But then there were things in his life that he needed to change, and so he had to go through a dark night of the soul in order for those things to be shaken up and stirred up in him, for him to make the necessary moves towards me. So that's where we kind of are now. We're not, like I said, in physical contact yet, but we hope to be there soon. We've been communicating on a regular, so we are in communication. We did go through a period of separation, probably about 5 months after we make initial contact. We lost contact for a year and a half, a long time. So we lost communication and contact for that period of time. It was really rough for me. But as I was telling you guys, the period of separation is a really good period for you to heal and focus on yourself. And that's what I had to do, because there were so many things, as this verse says, you told me I am beautiful no matter what the future holds. I know, I feel it in my soul. I had to get to a point where I really felt that in my soul, because I didn't feel that I was beautiful at first. I mean, people would tell me that, but I didn't have that real, grounded feeling of being whole and beautiful and just someone who was attractive. I didn't even feel that way about myself when I first met him. So I had to go through all of those cycles of, opening and addressing those wounds and healing from them. I was telling you in the last video how much trauma and abuse that I went through growing up. So I was really down on myself. I had a lot of bad habits, as far as not being able to accept compliments, not being able to do even little nice things for myself to make me feel good. That was just not in the picture at the time. And once you get on this journey, you don't want to meet your twin in that state. You can meet him or her, but you don't want to stay in that state forever and then join up with them and then, have these problems because you can't accept love. And that's what I was, realizing about myself, is that I wasn't really ready to receive the love that he was going to offer me, and vice versa. He had to get to the point where he could receive my love as well. And so we both were mirrors to each other and showed each other these reflections of, being down on ourselves, not having the confidence necessarily to, to really go forward with this connection. So there was a time when we needed to be apart so we could heal from that. And that's what happened. And he told me I was beautiful to him, at the beginning. He told me that. And I was just kind of like, I don't know, So it took a long time for me to really accept that, and to accept that I am beautiful. And you all are beautiful in your own way. You're all beautiful. And, you just have to accept that, that you are created by a creator who made every part of you, every hair on your head, every freckle, every, everything that you have is from the creator. And you should never feel ashamed of it or down on it or talk down on it, because no matter what, you were created in his image, in his and her image. Like I said before, I believe that God is both feminine and masculine. So when I refer to God in my mind, I'm always thinking of God as him and her. But when I speak about it, I usually just say God, or the creator, or source, or the universe, because that is just the common way that we know of him to exist. So, but, when I talk to you about it, I just want you to know that, God is all encompassing of everyone in every race, creed, gender, everything that we can ever imagine having in our lives, because he created us. She created us. So we should always know that and always feel loved. And that's one of the things that you'll also do while you're in your healing state, is to be able to sit in silence and really commune with God, and to be able to connect on that higher realm where you can never feel ashamed. You will never feel low. You never feel any shame. All those lower vibration feelings drop away when you're able to connect with the Most High and be able to feel that love. And then also from your angels, because your angels are going to be there to guide you, help teach you how to meditate. All the things you think you don't know at the beginning, you're going to learn, because they're going to show you exactly where to go to find the answers. And that's one thing, if you really have a good connection with your angels and your spirit guides, you will see all of these things coming into fruition and happening, because you're going to be vibrating with them. You're going to be vibrating with them. You're going to be hearing them, getting nudges from them, synchronicities. That's what those beautiful synchronicities are for, to help you learn that you are on the right path and you're going in the right direction. So always watch out for the signs, because there are many, and they will come to you, especially once you first start on this journey, and once you first meet your twin. You're going to see, and even before, you're going to see these synchronicities, these numbers that are repetitive. You're going to see your twin's name maybe here and there. You're going to hopefully be able to resonate with some of the readings that you see online that are, for the twin flame community, and they can help you every day with your journey as well, because they'll show you, animal spirit guides, colors, things that will help, relax you, calm you, songs. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to share songs that will help relax you, songs that will help you to feel more confident in your journey, and also to show you that you are loved, and that there's nothing that can replace this love. This love is from the creator, him and herself. So please embrace it. And the more you are able to stop being negative about things and learn how to raise your vibration and stay positive, the better you'll feel every single day, the better you'll be able to handle those adversities that come your way, because there will be some. There will be tower moments. There will be things that will be brought into your life to show you, to test you, and to, help you be reaffirmed in your faith. Because this journey is a real journey about faith, because you will not have all the answers right away, and you will have to go based on faith that you are doing the right thing. A lot of times you won't have someone there to tell you, okay, this is right, this is wrong. your guides will be able to, your spirits and your angels, but if you're not really strong in recognizing those spirits and angels at first, you're not going to really understand when you're getting confirmation. And so you have to learn how to read that. So I got to the point where I felt it in my soul, and I realized that I'll no longer be the one unwanted from the birthing of the sun. Now that verse, or that line, means to me, I was at a point where I always thought growing up that I was unwanted, that I was not, a good person. I had doubts about who I was as a person, about the things that I had gone through in my past. And, since it felt like since the beginning of time, and that's why I referenced to the, from the birthing of the sun, is like since the beginning of time, I felt so unwanted, so unlucky, so, doomed, and, had all these negative vibes going through me before, and when I met my twin, I was able to realize and understand that none of that is true. None of that is true, and so that's why this line says, I'll no longer be the one unwanted from the birthing of the sun, this humble little star floating in the dark. So that's, just one of the things that I always resonated with, is feeling like I'm, a real, small little star up there in the vast universe. And, I'm just out there. I used to think that I was out there all alone, but look at how many billions and billions of stars there are. That's us. That's our spirit. Those are our reflections in the universe of who we are. And I feel just these warm, tingling feelings all over me as I'm talking to you. It's almost like bringing me to tears, because, these are the little, signs that we get that show that we're doing the right thing. I feel so confident that I'm doing the right thing by sharing my story with you guys. And like I told you, I never told anybody that I was a twin flame. You guys are the first to know. Whoever joins this channel or who looks at these videos is going to be the first to know that I am a twin flame. And I love you guys, and I really appreciate all of your light that comes through these, my channel, when you start to comment and leave likes and subscribe, because that helps to give me the energy that I need to keep going, and I really appreciate it. You are my stars, and one thing my twin used to always tell me is I'm this high star, and we both really resonate with, galactic, galaxy type, images, and that's kind of why this album cover, if you look at it, if you go back and look at it, is so beautiful, because it's a picture of my image in the whole galaxy, and there's so many stars around me, and I make all my cover art, so and I use an app to do so, and I'm just so thankful that I was able to do that, because it just brings such a uniqueness to the work itself. Everything you do as an artist is intentional, and you will come to realize that, when you start to work with your music or your paintings or your your pottery, whatever it is that you love to do that is artistic to you, it'll be intentional. Your guides are guiding you. Art is a real gift, and you are being guided and watched over when you're taking on these tasks and these projects, because there's a higher force behind you that's showing you how to do these things. And you might think, oh, this is my gift, this is my talent. Yes, but it's also coming directly from a higher source. You are a channel. You are a conduit of love, and that's what's pouring through your work, is the love from our Most High Creator. And isn't that a beautiful thing? I just love to talk about it, and it just makes me smile, makes me happy that these gifts are given to us, and that we should use them. And if we don't use them, they're gonna they could go to waste. Nobody is gonna know who you are. You want to be able to use these gifts to help people, because that's what they're here for, not for just vanity's sake. You need to be able to break out of the shyness that you have and start sharing your gift. Whether it's letting the next door neighbor know, hey, I'm, if you want to look at something I've done, it's just, you never know who's going to be affected by your work. So don't be afraid. Don't be shy to be vulnerable to others. Of course, be aware of who you're sharing your gifts with. You don't want to share your gifts with people who are low vibrational. But if you feel confident about sharing it with someone, then do so, just to see what they say. You never know, somebody might give you that word of encouragement that keeps you going on, or somebody might have, a contact that you might need to help get your work exposed on a grander scale. You just never know. You have to take chances. You have to get it, put yourself out there. And that's what I had to learn how to do, because I'm very shy. And in reality, I'm very shy. And I had to learn how to get to the point where I could break that shyness and approach people and share my story with people and talk about my gifts. And, if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't be on SoundCloud. I wouldn't be on YouTube. I wouldn't be on Instagram doing the things that I do. So don't ever be afraid. And if you need help, ask for help. If you need someone to help you do things like that, you can have a good friend that will help you get exposure if you talk to them about it. So don't be hesitant. I know there's people out there. We have a community of people around us that our guides and our angels will bring to us at the right time to help us to grow and to be in the right place for us to have exposure and to be able to share our gifts. So take advantage of that, because that's what they're here for. So then I go into the last part of my song, which is what I would call like the outro, or the kind of ending resonating chorus, where I talk about the experience of that collision, the love collision, joining together as your two bodies, and you have one soul, but your souls recognize each other. And when you have eye contact with your twin, you come together and you start to feel these vibrations, these high vibrational energies. You're going to feel sensations throughout your body. And so, as I was telling you in, I think the first or second video, I used to get these high vibrations, and I would feel like I was actually floating out into space as I was drifting off to sleep a lot of times, right when I got to the point where I met my twin. And I was, it was the very early stages when, I would just be thinking about him before I go to sleep. And I was thinking about him all day long, okay? That's another thing you're gonna realize, is that you're gonna be thinking about your twin a lot, and that's normal. You're gonna think it's obsessive, but it's really not. You're gonna think about them so that they can help wake you up even more and help you start researching what this journey is all about. And you're gonna see the beauty in them, the beauty that you never knew was there, but once you start to research it, you're gonna realize that beauty is also in you, the same beauty they see in you. And so you're going to commune in the spirit world together, and you're going to feel these beautiful sensations. It's going to be something like you never thought you'd ever experienced before. And that's what the next line is saying. Meet me in the middle of the universe, where our worlds collide. We'll be making love with stars in our eyes. Isn't that beautiful? I love that line, because it's just, that's what the whole song is about, love collision. You get to the point where you are communing in the ethers and the stars, and you just, that 5D realm is just so beautiful, because that's where everything is so perfect and, at peace, and, the love is just there. You don't have to worry about arguments and destruction and none of this worldly physical stuff that we go through. It's just a beautiful place to be and to unite with your twin. And you're going to realize that you've been doing this for a long time, and you didn't even realize it. Your souls have been communing in the ethers for a long time, and you're just now being aware of it. And you are now also able to tap into it and experience it on a physical level. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, I never thought I could do that before. And so, his energy pulled me into that realm, and my energy as well was always with him. And so meeting him in the middle of the universe is, to me, just saying that we're just gonna meet somewhere where there's no trouble, no trauma, no stress, no drama. We're gonna be able to make love in the stars, with stars in our eyes, because we're going to be reflections of the universe when we are making love. And that's a beautiful thing that twin flames share when they are intimate, because that intimacy is unlike any other intimacy you've ever experienced. You will come to find that you will never have another lover like your twin. Okay, and that is a beautiful thing, because you'll be able to sense that love within them coming to you. You'll feel the heat sensations, the rising of the kundalini. All those things will start to happen once you meet your twin, and it's nothing to be scared of, because I did get kind of freaked out, because I was like, what is this, but you don't want to freak out, because it's not going to do you any good to run from it. But once you do, and if you do run, you just need to come back to grounding yourself, healing your chakras, and then you'll be okay. You don't need to get a whole lot of therapy, or go to a lot of readers and pay a lot of money to have this stuff told to you. You can intuitively know what to do to understand these vibrations and sensations, and also learn on your own. Like I said, go to Google it. Go to these channels that will help you by teaching you things that you never knew about twin flames and the journey. There's things on Quora I found. There's things on YouTube, Instagram, all these pages that, and I also have made a new Instagram page for this channel called Twin Flame Therapy, Musical Therapy, on Instagram. So it's at Twin Flame Musical Therapy. If you want to go and follow me there, I'd appreciate it. But yes, please, do your research and make yourself feel better by learning what you're going through, and not just being in the clueless dark, because that's the worst thing, is you can be stuck because you're not doing the work to get to the answers and to get to the root of what you're going through. We'll create again when the world began. We'll be infinite and forever the end. And then I close out the song by saying the end, the end, the end. When I say we'll create again when the world began, that's just symbolic of, the start, the beginning of time. We were born together at the beginning of time. We were birthed by our Creator when, there was nothing in existence. And, a lot of people want to go with the scientific definition of Big Bang and all of that. Whatever you believe in, that's up to you to find out what you resonate with. But if you're more scientific, you probably will think of it on a scientific level. But if you're more spiritual, then you're going to be inclined to think of it as you've been created for a reason. And you and your twin were birthed together, and you split apart as two human beings that came to Earth. You chose to come here. You chose to have the families that you have. No matter what you went through, you did sign up for this. As I was saying in the last video, you signed up for this before you came here. So don't ever think that it's a bad thing, what you've gone through. And I know it's hard, it's painful. I've been through the worst of it. So don't think that I don't know. But just to know that, you are loved in spite of all that you've went through. And that's what your twin is going to teach you, that you're going to be loved regardless. I don't care what you went through. You're going to be loved regardless by your twin. And that's a reflection of our Creator. So your Creator has created your twin just for you. So you know this. So just think of them as, like I said in the last video, also made for you. They were made for you, and you were made for them. Embrace it, enjoy it, have fun with it, because you're going to be doing a lot of things together when you finally do come into union that are going to be wonderful. And you're going to have to face things together that are going to be difficult, but you'll be able to get through it, because by the time that you guys come together in union, you will have already healed a lot of the traumas. And so there's not going to be a lot of, healing as far as, old wounds, but you will have to heal together as well. There will still be some things that you have to work through, but you won't have a lot of that deep childhood trauma to heal, because you should be doing that while you're in your separation phase. Will be infinite and forever the end. That's just, such a powerful line, because, I say, I love you to infinity, So to infinity and beyond. I love Toy Story. I'm a Toy Story fanatic. So that's one of my favorite animated cartoons. So, Toy Story, they have a lot of references to twin flames too. I don't want to go into details about it, but that's for somebody else who loves to do that, break down movies and videos like that. But that would be kind of cute if somebody wanted to do that. If someone's a movie buff and you want to go and share with others how twin flames are all throughout, the love stories in movies, and and even kids movies too, because there are love scenes, that in kids movies that are very significant to twin flames. So just, that's something to throw out there that maybe somebody wants to do. I know there are twin flame card decks that have been created by others who are readers that have that are movie buffs, and those are kind of interesting and fun too to check out. So if you do, just share your thoughts with me in the comment section, and let me know if you decide to do anything like that, or let me know how these songs are resonating with you. If you like this song, tell me about it. Tell me how it affected your journey. Tell me if you shared it with your twin, and if he liked it or she liked it, let me know. I'd love to hear it. So I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me again. And like I said, I'm trying to keep these videos a little more short, because I don't want to keep it, make it too long for your day, because I know you have things to do. But I just really enjoyed talking to you, helping you heal, helping you understand your journey better through music. That's what Twin Flame Musical Therapy is all about. And I love you, wishing you a great day, and see you in the next video. Bye.